Hey guys and girls, my name is Snowy. Welcome to part 5 of the Greenfield Expanse here in Cities Skylines 2. So in the previous episode we avoided, bankruptcy. The city is in the green again, out of the red, and we are making profits. And I've been thinking about, well, maybe we could now make a train connection for cargo. And I was just thinking out, maybe we should have like a cargo train station, maybe even two, that runs from one place to another, and only where there is industry, of course, and of course some commercial. Now let's have a look at the city. Right now we're earning money. People are not 100% happy. They're still not happy about the mail. It's like, okay, just send an email, we will fix it. But anyway, let's click out the zones. So, which does not show me what zoning I have or everywhere. Okay, yeah, there are other ways to see that. Really? Okay. I think there was a menu here, an option that could show you what type of zoning that you have. Residential, yeah, residential here. Commercial is, I think, here. Yeah, I think that's just. Those are these buildings, right? No, wait, those are these buildings. I think the green area is where the suitability is good, and the blue buildings, they are merely commercial. That's yeah, they are also everywhere, nowhere. So, yeah, getting a train station, cargo station, getting through this area will be a little bit tricky, but I want to have, like, in general, two of them. So I was thinking about, we do have a little bit of industrial and commercial over here, so it would be nice to have one over here. And yeah, we also have this stuff going on over here. So I'm just thinking what would be a good way to place a train station, cargo train station. Yeah, so we have this highway in the middle, and of course I want to make use of the space that we have. Now let me think for a moment. So we have industry over here, and also even over here. This was even temporary industry, but okay, it does not pose that much of trouble right now. So let's just grab us a road, and we are going to go straight through here to the other side. And from there we're going to the other side of the highway, because we want to utilize the open space we have over there. Yeah, because that's the whole premise of this, this new series. It's about space, utilizing the space and not being, snugged into a small corner again. We don't want that. So let's see, 88 meters, okay. Going over it, and then 88 meters down. It would be then, yeah, some way between this and this. No 88 meters, but okay, it will have to do. So here we go. Let's see. So autosave. So stuff can be brought out over here, and then here we can basically make our station. Now let's see. I want to use, of course, the one-way road, but I need to figure out what is the orientation of a cargo station. So the cargo station is like cargo train terminals. This one, huh? Yeah. So road required. So if I want to, let's say, turn this around like this. Now let me think. They can also enter multiple places. Yeah. So I was seeing not so long ago, that it requires 150,000. You know what? I will plonk it down here. I will just plonk it down here, and let's have a look at this whole building, because I saw something interesting the other day. With one of the other YouTubers who are doing things. I will turn this thing off for the time being. So these buildings have multiple entrances and exits, as you can see here and here, which can be good, but yeah, I just wonder what is good and what is not good. Okay, what I will do here, I will just grab this road and we bring this like that all the way over there. Take our space, we go all the way around 90 degrees, 260 meters. Yep. And yep, like I said, we are taking our space and like that. So if I grab this thing and we say like, okay, we put it roughly, let me see, roughly, oh, come on over here. So then they come in here, they go like that, that, and that. We could even make a little roundabout there to make it more easier. Okay, so that's one of them. The other one should be then somewhere around here. And of course we need an outside connection. Now I think outside connection is something we should start with. I really want to have something that goes out of the city for export. So I will just say like, okay, first we do the extra tracks, and this is the warehouse that is like, and okay, now I can place this one over here. Right, so the first thing I want to do is get ourselves some tracks. Now let me see, we go here, we take the double tracks and we start all the way here like that, and then we use these one-way tracks, this one lane tracks like that, so they have all the space. These trains have all the space to maneuver around, so roughly to here, and then we bend in, make the bend like that, straight into there. Yeah. And we have like an entrance and an exit here. Nice. So, in principle, we could export anything right now. Yeah, we have to make a line. So we make a cargo line. This is a cargo rail route. For now, I will only make one route. Let's also change this color to just something reddish, like that. Thank you. Thank you. Can we do that again? Thank you. Would be appreciated. Thank you. From there to the exit, and this is complete route. Okay, so we have one connected. We can turn on this building. How much does this building cost? Let's see what it says. 133,000. That's quite a lot. That is quite a lot. Also because we don't have any, industry over here in this area. No people in this area. We have a little bit of industry over here, but I think we can do something with it with selecting this road. Yep, we can. Nice. So then that little area can also reach the train station over there. Lovely, 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 lovely. Okay. So, how much money did that cost? A lot, but we're doing fine. Nothing to complain. So, he's complaining now about no vehicles. Okay, understood that question. That means like we also have a new type of building here, compact rail yard. Yeah, we can use this one to get ourselves slope too steep. Let me see, I want another angle than this. Okay, so just zoink it down and use the move it mod, I guess. Zip. Whoa, all those trains. Are they coming along? Are you coming with us? With the move it mod or not? Let's hope so. Well, my questions about this right now. Maybe the road needs to be on the other side. Something like that, yeah. And then we pick it. No, not that road. I need just a normal road. Okay, now turn on the anarchy. Here we go. That took away the that problem. So, okay, let me click this building. Let me see. Employees 18 out of 18. Vehicles in use 0 out of 7 because it's not connected yet. Okay, gotcha. So let's pick the double train track, and also this one we are going to bring it up into the air by 10 meters, and I'm going to take this over this road, and then let's see, 180. You know, for some reason it does not look like a 180. Look at this, how crooked that is. Why is that? Why is that? Is this building even placed straight or not? Or did I screw up in placing? Let me see. Not sure actually, if you ask me. Maybe I have to just bend it in towards the actual train line over here. Like that. Okay, let me use the move it mod instead, and then say like this node. You know what? And also that node. We align it with the road itself. Poink. And let's see if this thing will even give trains. Because the trains are still standing here. I know there are some little issues with the move it mod, but let's see what it says. Vehicles in use 0 out of 7. Now it also is the case that in services, that in transportation the budget is 100%. Ah, okay, so it should give all the trains necessary. It should. But I don't know about this, you know? What's going on here? Huh. Oh, wait a second. There's a train going. Oh, okay. Better late than never. So will he reverse? Go back to the station or not? Can you stop? Stop? No? So where are you going? Okay. Okay, roundabout here. Okay, let's change this road to an asymmetrical road on this side, that side, that side. So the roundabout will be a little bit more, you know, fitting to the area. So, okay, we are putting here a lovely medium-sized roundabout. Now, let's do a big one. Nice big whopper like that. You know, makes me wonder, you know, if I look at this roundabout, it's like, why there are still stripes here and but not here. It's a little bit odd, if you ask me, but yeah, it is what it is. So, okay, now I will take that. So we have some demand for industry, so let me fulfill that demand, especially in this area. We select this option, and then so we bring this up, and then we bring this there. Does not need to be much, like I told before, you know. Just puff. That's it, you know. And these guys can just make something and export something. It's all okay. So let's also not forget the bicycling option, like that, that, around and round. Also here. Everybody's already parking here on this big road. Pause the game. So I'm just wondering, This amount of industries I did really not want it. Shall I remove it in favor of this, close to the station? Yeah, you know, sounds like an idea. So we do a little bit more of this, like that and like that. Yep. And then we just place more regular industry over here. And then we will remove this, because this was never intended to be. You and you go away. Because, like I said, if you have too much together in one spot, really too much together in one spot, then you get like, you know, traffic jams. It's something you don't want. So, let's see. So we have a main road that is going from here all the way there. Then it takes a turn here, and then how wide is it here? Yeah, it runs all the way up till here, and it comes out of here, and eventually ends up here. Okay, it's quite nice already. So we have one cargo station here, and this cargo station should also go to other places. Now, what other places should that be? Normally you would say like, okay, somewhere where there's a lot of commercial, and the commercial was like situated. We do not even have that much commercial. There's a little bit commercial here, and a teeny beeny bit of commercial here and there. So I think in this case, well, the game sometimes is, you know, stuttering like crazy because of the quick, you know, those saves, is to get like just another station. Let's see, Bash over there. And we have some industry over there. We have industry over here. And industry over there. It's very difficult, you know. Maybe we have to sit between this industrial area and this industrial area. So somewhere here, I think might do the trick. So if we put the road here, like that, and then we go back into here, and then selecting the cargo station again, and putting it on the right side. Is this the proper side? Yep, put it there. So the only thing we need to do is just put the road, you know, the other way around. In this case, we are doing it like that. You go there. You go there. You go there. And you go there. And we have to change these roads. So like that. And that. And flip those around. Here we go. So temporary, turn this thing off, and we do now the upgrade. We do now the storehouse at the back, which is good, and we have like this connection point over here as well. Now the nice thing would be to connect this thing up to this track over here. Okay, so let's take the space and let's do that over here. Those train tracks, they are not cheaper. I mean, it's like 148 by 150. Okay, they are connected. And I didn't even turn this thing on yet. Oh, geez Louise. Okay, so let's see. They come in from here, they're coming from there. So, that makes this bit of road like, okay, I want to make this bit of road actually then double. Yeah, just double, 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 and double, and leave that as it is. Yeah, a little bit of more leeway, you know, going in here as well. Yeah, and okay, let's see. what is all this ugliness here? So let's use the move it mod. Select this node and we align it with here, point. And here we do the same because this looks ugly. Ctrl H to the next node, which is over there, point. So that looks better. And here we are going to create two lines actually, with this one that goes outside and one that goes to the other station. So let's not forget the lines either here. So we are going to, let's see, train, and then we select the cargo one that is going from, let's see, the green line, this one that goes from here. Let's see, using a waypoint marker, that works fine, and that runs then to here, like that. So we have like two stations connected. So let's run back to this station here and then say complete route, and then we select another color, like something dark blue, that comes from here, and that actually runs also here to the outside world over here to Carisbrooke, and then back again. And let's then have a situation sketch on how broke we are. Now let's turn this thing on. It will also cost a lot of money, but hopefully it will also yield money, because we do have the option now to export. And let's also put some regular industries here, but we don't have much demand. Okay, that's a pity. So just putting a few buildings here. Every little bit counts. Okay. Yep. Not too much, of course. We don't want to have too much issues left and right. And we take then this road. If they come out of here, so this is a one-way road. That will be turning into a regular road, but that runs then this way. And we make a bend of 48 by 48, and we run it above like that. And it comes basically out of this area and also a little bit out of that area. So we can just basically monkeying it around here for 64 in between here. Like that, yeah. So here we have like the recycling center. So what I want to do here is having this actually, connected up to here, which is currently not the case, but okay. So this is actually also a one-way road. That was not the idea. This needed to be just a road, a normal road, not a one-way road. Here we go. So let's fix that problem, and now let's bend these two together. So you go there and you go there, and that bend is definitely not perfect. That is like looking very hideous. Now it looks better. And now this is industry, right? There's industry, okay. If I move this thing, how much does it cost? Moving it slightly to the left. Let's see, relocate, 25,000. Jeez. Okay, to just clear up this road over here. Okay, we pick at this one, and then we bring this out to there. Now let me have a look here. I think we have to bend it in slightly, so just like that. Here we go. That works nice. Not bad at all. And let's see, so we need to do where's the bicycling stuff? Here, and here, and here, here. This entire road. This entire road. That road is already, although not here yet. But I know if I do that, I screw probably Yep, the lane connectors up here. Look. So let's change that. You go there. You are not going there. Now it's all fine. Yes. So these guys need a little bit of parking because they don't have any parking around here. So we will give them something. Here you go, parking. And we make it nicely affordable. Just 50 Somalian rubles. And the same thing we do over here with these lovely people over here. Parking on the other side. And maybe parking also here. And we will watch, these parking lots in the future. Like, okay, are they being used a lot or not? Now let me have a look at the bridges part. If we use the smallest one, does that go over this? So this one. Select this option. Let's see. Come on, go. Go. I think that will do. I think that definitely will do. Yeah, so we still have a little bit of demand left, so I want to fill that in here, in here, in here. Small businesses, like so, like so. So we have now, let's see, we have now trains running around. Let me have a look at that, by the way, in our transport tab. So which is like subway, no, not passenger trains, cargo. Yeah, we have like 3 routes. So let's see. These are just common names, but I don't know. Should we name this stuff somehow? This is. I don't know. Let me just see. Draw just an area from there to there. Like that. That. This is called Willow Terrace. Okay. If I just also zone this like that, and that is called Hollow Downs. Yeah. And we know that it goes outside to a place called, what does it say here? Caris Brook. Okay, Caris Brook it is. And in principle, the other one is just a combination, connection between basically Holly Downs to and from Willow Terrace. Wow. Okay, two trains per piece. Cargo 900 tons. Okay. What does this do with our finances? So far, not bad. Okay, nice. So production wise, let us see. Let us see. So, okay, I think we don't have to worry about that too much now, because as of now we have a lot of residential demand, and what I want to do here, now let me see. Like I said, I don't want to put everything on one spot. So for example, we have like some industry here, and we have some here, and even what was this? What is this area exactly? This is a combination of industries, commercial. Okay, fair enough. So what we can do here is we can grab this 2-lane road. Look at all these parked cars. Interesting, very interesting. So we take this and go like that, and then from here, yeah, this is a very nice idea, because we can basically go to that area where we have like these industry buildings. So we bring this over to there, page up, like that, like that, bring it down, bring these two together like that, and then in a bend like that, 48 by yeah, like that. Is that okay? Yeah, it's okay, huh? The only thing we need to do is just, you know, grab this and Control H it to that. And here the same thing, Control H it to there. Here we go. Now what I want to do here is, because we do have now some demands. Are they still complaining about small homes? Small homes they do. So I'm going to go here and go into the UK pack. And these are definitely the detached houses. What happens if I just put one of these over here? A 5x5. Is that giving a building? It does. Okay, nice. Now we are selecting these guys and we do the 5x3s. The 5x3s. And give these guys also space, you know, space. 5x3s. 5x3s and 5x3s. 5x3s. And I also wonder what happens if you do just a 3x3. Whoa. Or a 4x4. You get two of these guys. Okay, I don't like that. Remove that. I also don't like this, to be honest. So 4x4. What happens if we do this? Ah, look at that. So we get a little bit different types of buildings. So if we remove this and we remove that, let them rebuild, then we get a little bit of variation. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. Now let's put a... Shall we put just a parking road in the middle of it? Or a parking lot? Okay, let's see. We are going to select this alley road. We put it straight in the back here. Straight in the back here. And we look at all the space we have around here. Isn't that lovely? Now we're looking for parking lots. And let me put one there. And one over there. We put some park paths over there. So you and then you. Yeah. Thank you. And we go into here. We make a path. Turn this off. Turn that off. And then just with a lovely bend we go push like that. And from here, come on, we bring it over to there. And if they want to, you know, they can even walk this entire stretch for the funsies of it. Like that. Let's see, there's no hole there, but I'm going to do this and then make a crossing. That will definitely help. Nice. If I put some offices here, low density offices, we don't have it in demand, okay. Then, okay, fair enough. So here we will then apply this, and this. Our own way of saying, like, don't park there. And here the same. Now they are all going towards the parking lots over here. I think it's not looking bad. And this building, this UK block, definitely will take in some peeps. But that's okay. That's all okay. So let's see, what do we have? We have like... It's barely visible what is, but... We can have another one of those, and those. Yeah. I hope this is not too close, but you know, you can always fill it up with some trees. So we take this option, and then these trees, that is a little bit too big and brush size. Anarchy's turned off, okay, so we put trees in between here. To get a little bit of a, you know, separation. I'm just wondering if I can just also put, like, you know, random trees between these houses. Just, you know, basically make these houses, you know, sort of sitting in the middle of if I make this brush size a little bit smaller. Yeah, imagine that, you know, you have all these houses and you have all the nice trees around it. That's not even that bad, you know, of an idea. So that sound that you're hearing is constantly the anarchy, the non-anarchy at work, like, no, you cannot place it there, you know, that kind of thing. Here we go, and we place some trees also over here. And here a little bit, so, and also the other side of the road. So a little bit, so it does not stick out so extraordinary. I kind of love this little spot, you know. Well, imagine you're living over here, but you know there is industry in there in the back. And at the same time, well, if you are near to the ground, you see only a little bit of smoke over there. Yeah, okay. Not bad at all. Yeah, I kind of like it, how this works. So we have a little bit of residential over here that can feed straight into that area. You know, they can work there as well. And this way we're making sure that, yeah, nobody parks here. Really? Really, nobody parks here. That always makes me wonder, you know, people also here, you know, you would expect at such a station, they have their own parking lots. Okay. There is nobody parking there. Okay, then remove it. Only costs money. And this one can be a lot smaller. So we can just place there maybe, I don't know, upkeep 400 per month. Maybe something, yeah, something simplistic like this. If they ever decide, you know. So we are making a road behind it. Like that. That. And that. So we're going to expand here a little bit. So with the regular industry. So there. 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 There, 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 and there. So we have something, yeah, you have something to work with. Nice. Oh man, last episode was really, really something, you know. I was really like, ooh. I really thought that that was a goner. I have to update this road to a normal road. Yeah, the last episode was like something like, oh my god, you know, we are going bankrupt and how I'm going to solve this, but eventually it did work out. So let's have a look here. What do we have over here? Okay, let me put here an asymmetrical road that runs like that and that. And this is actually a one-way road. Okay. If I make this turn in three lanes, maybe that's not too bad. And this is okay. And then we put a roundabout here. That would be lovely. A roundabout, roundabout, like that. Not too shabby at all. Right, let's see. Now, as you can see, I'm already covering quite a lot of the map, and but let's just make sure that we have like another one of these. So we have one over there, we have one over there, and one over there. So I think I want one somewhere over here. Yeah, we can put this here somewhere, like that. You know, it's not even sitting in such a nasty space, directly on the main road. And also has an upgrade, waste collection, truck depot. Now it's okay, now it's, okay, sometimes you have to, you know, it's trial and error, you know, with this game. It's always something. But oh, look at the money! Oh my goodness me! I had at the beginning 700,000 Somalian rubles, and look at this now. Are we still making? Oh, we're still making money, so I'm happy with that. Production, services, roads, electricity, water and sewage. Electricity, by the way, do we still have enough electricity for all the peeps? Electricity. Oh my goodness me, consumption 25, production 10 point. Mamma mia, we are importing electricity. Yeah, that's obvious that of course our 4 wind turbines would not cover it, you know, in this, oh my god, this bad situation. Okay, our surplus, so let's see, our surplus was enough. So let me enable this thing again. The question is, will it be enough? And also that cable has been shifted underground. Yes, so let me redo that. Underground, you go away. Okay, so you are producing again. We have now, let's see, production of 31 megawatts, consumption 25. So also we will be exporting some of it again. This coal can still be used, so that's okay. That's fairly okay. And our money is now, it's actually more. Huh. Interesting. So this building, that's also waste collection. We cannot upgrade it because it's like 80,000. Okay, but it's not needed because this thing has like, look at that, storage garbage. I mean, it's like barely filled up. Yeah. How nice. So also what we did last episode is we were basically, you know, collecting buildings that supposed to be with each other. In this case it was this building that, let me see, it produces petrochemicals from the crude oil, and then we had this building, oh come on, that produces chemicals but does need it, not only crude oil but also minerals. So I had to search for the mineral making building, and that was in this building that is then producing minerals but required stone, and in order to get stone I had to build this stone area. So yeah, it keeps you off the street, that's a certainty for sure. And then here we have like people living here. Okay, so we could also do a little bit of bushery here. So these people are not entirely seeing all the, you know, everything that goes on there. Let's say sort of green belt area over here. Yeah, something like that. Right. And all these roads, by the way, they still need to be bicycleified, if that is a proper word. Overlapping items. Okay, thank you. Then I need anarchy. Wow, all these roads still need to be bikeified. I was supposed to fix that problem off camera. I forgot it. Did I? Yep, of course I. You are not going there. Nice. Better. So can I do this on the fly, by the way? Let me have a look at this whole situation. It looks like, pause the game. Let's go underground, above ground. Oh yeah, underground, above. So let's have a look here. So we take this road. We'll go a little bit forward. And let's see what we can do. What if I turn off the anarchy? It says overlapping items. so the road underground is not ideal, so let me also then bulldoze that part away. I think this can be done better. More overlapping items, okay, gotcha. Come on, Anarchy, you can do it. Yep, you can do it. And then with a bend going there. So how does it look now? Actually, quite better, if you ask me. What do we put here? I think just a few trees, you know, just, and then we put just some trees here. Just because we can. And maybe even there and there. Just to give this space a little bit, you know. A little bit of touch of greenery. You know, it's not only industry over here. It looks a little bit nicer, you know, in the end. Yeah. So, let's see. The bicycling paths here. And we have to go underground, so you, and you, and you, 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 you. Turn this off, and you. And here I have the idea that there's like a small node. Yeah, you see that? Two nodes are very close to each other. I don't like that. You see that? A very little node over there. So what I will do is just pick at this road again, page it up, and then just slam it straight into not enough money. Okay, then just wait. Wait, speed up the game. Come on with the freaking cash. That's better. Much better, much better, much better. Okay. Take this road, bring it actually down, and put it into there. Here we go. And then here we are going to remove the traffic lights and the crossings. No need for that stuff. And let's not forget that. And this is fixed. Yeah, nice. This looks better. A lot better. Yeah, I definitely can live with that. So what we achieved is we have now a cargo station over here. They send out the cargo that's being produced here from this station to the other one over here, and they can export now to the outside of the map. Yeah, so we are getting somewhere, and now I see a lot of complaints here. Ah, okay, that's this area, you know, with the very high density stuff, you know. Ah, yeah, you know how it goes, huh? You keep on going with this game. So let's see. Let's take the China block, and we do a 6x6. That will do. And then sort of, let's see, we have some industry over here, which is fine. Let me grab this road, like that, and we bring this road over there, and then over to there. Okay, so that is something for the next episode. Then we will figure out what we then. I will let the game run. You can see it here. It's now September 2027, according to this date. I will just let it run and just, you know, let it grow, you know, let the money grow. That is what I will do. Yeah. Anyway, guys and girls, thank you for watching this episode number 5 of the Greenfield Expanse. If you like it, feel free to thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. And I will see you in the next episode. Okay, guys and girls, thank you for watching. And until next time, see you. Bye-bye.